The long-anticipated return of the Madden Avengers League is finally here, and boy was the game of the week for Week 1 a good one. Defending AFC champion Crazy Enigma, formerly with Jacksonville, now playing as Philly, takes on longtime favorite Sanko and his Atlanta Falcons in the Dome in the Peach State. Eagles start out with the ball and they look to set the tone early, controlling the ground game, a trademark of CE's game, and it went well for him here. Miles Sanders takes it to the right side, and 23 yards later, this game is officially underway. And then, on the very next play, you guessed it, he does it again. This time he's going to go left, and the rush is good for about 19 yards, and the Dirty Birds know they can't let this go on if they want to avoid falling into a hole early. After a sack on first down, Philly facing a 2nd and 18, and Sanders says, "Don't worry about it, fellas, I got you covered." Going to the right side again, this one's good for 25 yards, and he makes a move and gets tackled inside the red zone. Philly is looking good to jump out to a lead here in the first. Well, not if the mighty Sanko has anything to say about it. They hold strong and force a 4th and 1 attempt from the 10-yard line, and despite the fact that CE is a bona fide offensive guru, the line can't protect Jalen Hurts, and the 3.5-minute, 55-yard drive comes up short. Sanko taking over at the 22 with a huge defensive win. Nothing would come of that drive, however, and they were forced to punt, so the Eagles have it again, and the Atlanta defense picks back up where they left off. Hurts looking to pass, and once again facing tremendous pressure. This time it's 25-year-old John Kaminsky taking him to the turf, setting up a 3rd and 17 from midfield. Empty shotgun formation, they're going for more than 17 here, and this is not what CE had in mind. Picked off at the 7-yard line by Juan Thornhill, Sanko once again keeps him off the board, and 8 minutes into this season, these two teams remain scoreless. Falcons had to punt again, and Quez Watkins, back to return, does a fantastic job here. Fields it at the 24-yard line and takes it all the way to the Falcons' 36. A 40-yard return sets up the best field position of the game for either team, and Philly makes no mistakes this time around. Jalen Hurts was shut down in the first quarter, but here in quarter number 2, he looks to be a bit sharper as he rolls out to his left, stops, sets his feet, and delivers a dime to Devontae Smith on the left sideline, who hauls it in and is taken out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Eagles back in business, this time with a 1st and goal, and the very next play, they would open up the scoring. Jalen Hurts flaps his wings like the eagle he is and hands it off to Miles Sanders, who takes it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. And after a scoreless first, they tack on the extra point there and manage to take a 7-0 lead. Sanders was no doubt the main contributor to the Eagles' offense leading up to that point, so it's only fitting that he scores the team's first touchdown of the year. Atlanta, though, not backing down, building up momentum, and they're going to get a big chunk here. Matt Ryan rolls right, and he has Russell Gage Jr. running with him all by himself. If Gage could have stayed on his feet, he probably could have gained another 5 to 10 yards, but either way, it was a great play for Sanko. He'll take it, and the Falcons are moving the right way. A little bit of trouble for him here, though. It's 3rd and 11, and Philly only sends 3 on this pass rush, but one of them gets through. The other 8 are doing an excellent job in coverage, so Ryan is forced to get rid of it, and the Falcons punt for the 3rd time in the game. Always tough when a promising drive to start is cut short, but hats off to the Philly defense for not breaking under pressure. First play of the drive, and Hurts out of the shotgun faces tremendous pressure, but the young play caller shows some poise here and gets rid of it, narrowly avoiding the sack and turning a broken play into a 1st down to the fullback, Gabe Neighbors. Very next play, and Jalen's throwing it again, this time to the veteran Kenny Stills, and it goes for 34 yards. Another well-delivered ball to that left sideline, and Hurts is starting to feel himself, much to the dismay of the Atlanta Falcons. A couple plays later, and the Falcons are looking to get him out of that comfort zone. There's a couple of ways to do that, and a pick is near the top of the list, and that's exactly what they do. Isaiah Oliver reads that throw to the back of the end zone perfectly, makes a play on it, and takes the ball out of the end zone, which turns out to have been a good decision as he gets it across the 20-yard line. Atlanta's defense with another huge play in this one, keeping them in it, approaching the end of the half. After a 3-yard gain on first, they get backed up, but it could have been a lot worse. Ryan, running the play action, can't find a target in time, and he gets hit not once, but twice. The second hit jars the ball loose, and it's on the ground, but luckily they get it back. And all that chaos only amounts to a loss of 11 instead of a loss of possession and excellent field position for the enemy. Still, though, 3rd and 18 is not ideal. And that's what they face now, but they're going to look to make it happen here. However, no deep options are going to be available, so instead, Matt Ryan's going to take the snap, He's going to roll right, and he's going to hit Kareem Hunt, who makes the grab 5 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage and then does tremendous work with his feet, avoiding 2 tackle attempts that would have left them short. All said and done, it goes for 24 yards and a Falcons first down. They will not be denied on this possession. Or so they hoped. The next play, Ryan looks to throw again, and Brandon Graham says, "Nuh-uh, sit down." As he throws the Falcons quarterback to the turf, Sanko would not be able to recover, so he punts again. And now CE has a chance to extend that lead before the half. 24 seconds left. He starts with it at his own 22, and Hurts hits Trey Burton over the middle in a seam route for 36 yards. Taking down at the 46, they call their last time out of the half, and they line up to try it again. Next play, Hurts is throwing again, obviously, and he's got a wide open Devontae Smith crossing from left to right. He gets the ball to him, he makes the catch, but somehow he doesn't get both feet down, and the pass goes incomplete. Tough play to miss on, as that would have set him up with virtually guaranteed points to end the half, but no use crying over spilled milk. They're trying it again, and unfortunately for CE, they get even less lucky on the left sideline. That's Isaiah Oliver with his second pick of the quarter, and after all that, the half ends with the score Philadelphia 7, Atlanta 0. Hard-fought half, and these two teams were just getting started. Second half, Falcons start with it, and they're at their own 37. 63 yards to go, and they're going to get most of them here. Ryan hits the play action and sees Gage streaking down the sideline. They connect on that one for 57 yards, and he's taken down at the 6. So a picture-perfect start to the half for Atlanta, and one play later, it gets even better. Matt Ryan on second down takes the snap and rolls to his left. That's his backside, so the throw on the run is off balance, but he gets it there. Delivers a strike to the rookie Kyle Pitts in just a minute and 14 seconds. The extra point goes through, and this game is tied. Tremendous fortitude by Sanko and this Falcons offense to put that first half behind him. And we've got a new game to start the season in the A. Not to be outdone, the defense rises up as well. First down from his 43, CE runs a play action, and Mike Pennell uses the time the coverage provides, charges through the middle, and takes Hurts down for a loss of 12. Even if Madden didn't have a momentum meter at the top of the screen, you would be able to tell that all of the momentum is with the home team at this point. Eagles drive stalled out there, and they would punt for the first time today. Third and long here from Sanko, but he does not blink. Shotgun formation, and yardage tells everyone watching that he's going to pass, so what does he do? Hands it to Kareem Hunt, who once again makes it happen with his feet. A long 24-yard run on 3rd and 13 moves the chains and keeps this drive alive for Atlanta. The former Chief has made several plays in this one, none more important than that one right there. Well, it's 4th and 2 now, and this one's a strong contender too. CE sees this run coming, loads up the box, but Hunt takes it outside again, and once again moves the chains. Just a 6-yard gain, but on 4th and 2, a 6-yard gain is more than enough. Next play, it's going to be Hunt in again, and he's got the end zone in his sights, but a fantastic play by Anthony Harris likely saves a touchdown, as Hunt only had one guy to beat in a race to the corner, but the shoestring tackle holds him to just 8 yards, and he's not done. Next play, it's 2nd and 2, when Harris again comes up big for CE. The first wave runs right by as Ryan steps up in the pocket, but Harris is there to knock him down and push him back 4 yards. Those two plays were huge for CE as Sanko was unable to convert on 3rd and had to settle for a field goal, which brings the score to 10-7 and only a 3-point lead, as opposed to 7 or 8. Last play of the quarter, Hurts rolling left again. The righties had some good success going that way today, and it continues here. A 36-yard dart to Stills gets him across midfield to the 39-yard line, and the quarter ends with CE driving, looking to take back the lead. Later in the drive is 3rd and goal from the 10, and Hurts finds Sanders in the back of the end zone. A great game for Miles, who finished with 1 rushing and 1 receiving touchdown, and the Eagles take back the lead with 5:42 left in the game. PAT is good, and the score moves to 14-10 Philly. The play was reviewed, but the call would stand. Eagles with a chance to get the ball back with the lead. It's 3rd and 4 near midfield halfway through the 4th quarter, but Kareem Hunt has other plans, and once again, he's a split second away from being off to the races. Still a nice run for him, though, as he picks up 10 yards and the first, but man, that was close. Next play, and that Eagles lead is gone. Matty Ice still has that clutch gene in his DNA, and he proves it here, unloading a bomb to Russell Gage Jr., who makes the catch and walks it in the remaining 8 yards. 38 yards in the air, and he lands it on a pinhead. Impressive throw from the Falcons' longtime quarterback, and they have a 3-point lead late in this game. First play of the following drive, and this is going to hurt your chances to come back if you're CE. Throws it to the right side, covered all the way, and Deion Jones gets both feet inbounds for the takeaway. feels like a dagger at this point in the game, especially considering the Falcons have great field position starting this drive at the 40 with just 3.5 minutes left to go. 2-minute warning now, Sanko has it on the 6, and he does not entertain the idea of killing any clock for a second. He knows when you do things like that to CE, you get burned 99% of the time, so he makes the smart call and takes it into the end zone for 6 with Kareem Hunt right up the gut. They would make the extra point, and the lead expands to just 10 with under 2 minutes left. Does CE have a miraculous comeback in him to start this season? Well, the short answer is no. The drive was looking somewhat promising, but plays like this, where he overthrows Miles Sanders streaking free for the goal line, and this intentional grounding call a few plays later spelled doom for the guys from Philly. They did have one more chance in the end zone here, but for some reason Devontae Smith lets the ball drop right in front of him. That's 2 catchable throws from Hurts that Smith was unable to haul in. Remember that big strike in the second quarter on the right sideline, and then that one right there, so it's a tough look for him today. Minute 14 left, and the last gasp of air is over and done with for CE. Juan Thornbill, with his second interception of the game, seals it for Papa Sanko, and the Falcons come away with the home win in the season opener. Final score, Falcons 24, Eagles 14. Here are the rest of the scores from Week 1, along with the team's records from after Week 2. I know, it took a while to get this out. Not a ton of close games this week. It's for the first time that I can remember in my history with this league, every game was decided by more than one score, but not every game ended the way you would have thought it was supposed to. Lots to keep an eye on this season in Max, and I'm glad you're all along with us for the ride. So thanks for watching, and for more Max coverage, including live commentary broadcasts, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ace510. And don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube as well to get these highlight videos as soon as they come out. Players in the league, please remember to archive your game streams for your chance to be featured in a video just like this. Thanks again for joining me. Your final score from Atlanta, Falcons 24, Eagles 14. I'm Ace510, and I'll see you next time.